Hi guys, FrostFangs here, back with another Paladins video, and you're playing some Moji today, the Forgotten Flanker, as I've definitely called her before, and I feel like it's still very appropriate. She is going to be the same in the next update, even though some of the flankers are going to be very different. Moji has always been relatively close to what she is now, and that's part of the reason why I feel like she gets a little bit less love, but I also think people sort of underrate her and sort of write her off because she is very different from a lot of the other flanks and does not play the same sort of way whatsoever. From my experience, at least, the default builds also won't take you anywhere near as far as a custom sort of tweaked one that works for the match that you're in and your playstyle. Of course, I have two variants here of pretty much the same thing. This one has movement speed when we get hit in the barrier, and this one has reset on a limbs, which I'd say is a little bit better for the more hectic games, which is where Moji tends to do a little bit better. But we still have a ton of extra healing below 50% comboed with a heal in the barrier. Those two are definitely the most important cards in the build, and you could put other stuff in there, but right now Moji has a bit of a weird situation card-wise where a lot of them are sort of good, but compared to just a ton of extra healing below 50% and a massive heal on the barrier, they're not really something you want to max out, although you could. I just don't think it's going to be as good most of the time. So yeah, the whole summary of that intro is that she's a very weird champion with weird talents, weird cards, and a bit of a weird playstyle, and is sort of situational and team dependent, and that's why she's less popular. But also, I think where people don't really pick her up that much and, you know, use her to her full potential, because in some scenarios, she is really, really good. There is a look at the full sort of team sphere. We should be fine here. Obviously, heavy CC does really screw you, but you also can do things a lot of other flankers can't with your Q and sort of the flow of Moji. I don't know how else to really word it. Hopefully I can show it off going for 2 and the speed setup in this one, which I think makes the most sense, and then Nimble 2 more to reach, burst mode, cherish, tribunal. Don't know what I'm doing here. I think I might just be dead. Hello, yeah, enemy freaking, what's his name, Omen. We got first blood and then died. That was really jank, but I got grabbed. That's definitely going to be kind of the problem with this, is that Omen and Giles can both kind of grab me and really screw me up, and especially if I don't momentum carry with the F, we're going to have a hard time getting around this map. I have not played emoji in months. I feel like I'm bullying this Omen a little bit. There's a Q, which is going to pull away. Of course, we do stack people with that, which is a thing a lot of people do not take advantage of, is queuing kind of early in a fight sometimes just to get the stacks. Can work. There goes the Genos, just about. Over this way. Hello, Leanne. There's a Q. I'm going to just really push in here aggressively so we can get super close and get rid of her. She's going to go for the ult and missed it. I don't know how I'm not dead, but the healers here are carrying my cheeks, that's for sure. The Ceres and the Fury here putting in work. I had the Q on like 0.1. We need Chronos. Yeah, that can be kind of rough without it. Hello, enemy team. There goes the Leanne. I also queued there really early. Maeve, there's a tap. I really should try and fully charge it. There is still some jank with the way Moji works. It's a little bit inconsistent, just in general. There's the Q to get out of the grip. I think I'm going to get grabbed straight away. Again, never mind. We killed the Moji. That was very cheeky. I'm playing Moji, by the way. That was not who we hit. There goes the Maeve. There's an F over this way. There's a tap on the Leanne. That did not work how I had in my head, but it nearly did. We'll get more Chronos. A very hectic game so far. The healers are doing their job, but I don't know what the rest of the team's doing, really. Ceres is just gonna stand still. She's not here. Finish off the Maeve here. There we go. But that would sort of explain my feelings as to why she's been kind of scuffed. There's a Q. I'm really struggling with the left clicks for some reason. I might be dead. Never mind. Self-heal carry me. The extra healing below 50% really doesn't matter in a match like this. Hello, Genos. There's a tap and a one more. Q here. It's in the middle. Just try and pull some heat away from the team. We'll F in. Hello, Omen. I think I'm dead, right? We hit him for the 940, but I'm in a really bad spot. Thought he retreated. Apparently not. Do have the ult. We'll just throw it on him there. There's the Q to maybe get on a little bit closer. I can't get out of that early, but that did not work anyway. I'm dead. Can we get rid of the Maeve at least? Sure. I'll take that. That ult was terrible. I don't like Moji ult in general. I've talked about this quite a few times, I think, over the course of the emoji videos I've made, but what I was trying to say is that Moji ult never really feels very good compared to a lot of other ultimates, and does sort of add on to the level of jank you feel when you play her, because it never really feels too confirmable and always feels like an ability that would maybe fit other characters, but Moji specifically as a flanker just feels weird, and I guess that's her identity, is just the weird flanker. But the ultimate doesn't feel particularly strong a lot of the time. That was an Omen ult, we just jumped out of it. There's a Q to get out of that. We do have sort of a get out of jail free card, just like Eevee's Ice Block, although I think it does have a few bits that work a little bit differently. There goes the Omen. We're going to jump in here, super aggressive. I've barely even seen their Eevee in this one. There we go, back up to full healers here, been massive. We'll get some more Haven. I feel like my mouse position has been really weird in this game. I don't know if it's going to come across in the video, but I feel like I've been very slightly off in so many fights. Died there to the Leanne props there. She landed like literally every single one of her basic hits there. We'll throw over a couple 300s. I'm going to queue here and just pull back. We can heal up quite nicely. There's a 1k. I guess that worked. Victor finished her off. I do have the ult. Sometimes it's useful to just throw the ult on somebody just to actually annoy them and to turn them into a cookie for a little bit. Obviously, I can by resilience. It's sort of like a solo pit ult, which is why it feels so weird. And obviously, I guess you can eat them. I don't know how I'm not dead here. I just received an insane amount of healing. We're going to ult the Leanne and just leave her. I'm not even going to go after her. I think Victor just used all of his ultimates there, which is kind of a weird play. There goes the Genos. There's a Q. I think we can duel the Omen. Maybe not. I've not got the Maeve like, gone? What am I saying? She's out. Can we get rid of him? There we go. What is this play? Like, how did that not go massively wrong? There's a Q. I can't make my commentary either. General should be out. Nice. I'm in a really bad spot. The team has been healing me for a ton, but sometimes I go in a little bit too hard. I should get resilience, really. Did get a big hit there on the Eevee. Oh my god, I missed it. She's not gone. Maybe we can finish her off. No, I'm just gone. See, this is the thing I was just talking about, where if we don't have the Q up, the CC just is kind of disgusting. There's a Q, and now we can retreat. Eevee, you gonna hit me? No, but there we go. There is the defeat. That was a good scenario for Moji. I sort of showed off some parts of her kit there well. We were getting an insane amount of heals, and we were absorbing an insane amount of damage. Props to the Ceres and the Fury. Their damage numbers are going to be massive. Yeah, 75k on the Leanne there. The Omen also had 47k. Jones was healing. Maeve wasn't really doing too much there. Eevee was playing a little bit weird, but overall did quite well. On our side, Fury healed for a ton. Ceres healed for a ton, but yeah, Victor tried to do his thing on damage. The 7 was playing very weird. Ceres, when she was there, was healing for a ton, but she did DC for a little bit. And I think we did quite well. 56k damage there, I will happily walk away with. 16-8 as well. Moji has definitely got to be one of my favorite characters design-wise. I think the skins really bring that out, but she also looks just so much different from all the other champions. You can tell when you're fighting or you've got emoji on your team. We've got a Zin, Anara, Ray, and Drogos. Another Onslaught Magic's Archives. I've had a lot of that recently. Torvald, Zin, Betty, Ceres, and Drogos. Gonna go for 2 and the reset setup here and see how we do. Double Nimble again. We don't have a Zin. Another 45 Combustible, Treasure Ground Extension, Soul Collector, Fusillade, Fiery, Yomi, and Field Steady. What I was trying to say is that I would love to see Toot like in her base kit. There goes the Ceres effect. This skin has a bit of a gameplay advantage because it's kind of easier to see like the effects and stuff. There's a Q. Hello Drogos, we just absorbed that. There's a tap. Completely messed up the timing. I was just going to say 45 is kind of rough, but he has connected. I don't know if he just took a little while because we loaded in pretty quick, but yeah, I really do love Moji's design, as you can see here when we mounted up. She looks so cool. Definitely would love to see Toot put into a base kit though, and then she gets something different instead of that, because it really does feel like you need to have it a lot of the time for her to be something that you can actually do well with in a game. The Anara is going to be a massive help here with that Treacherous Ground, but sadly it does seem to get cleared pretty quick. We'll go for Chronos. I feel like I need Nimble, Chronos, and Haven just all the time. The skin definitely has a bit of an advantage because it's got such exaggerated effects. I don't know if that's just because they didn't update it for the skin and normal Moji's one got changed. I got bursted there, by the way, from the Drogos. 1.3k from the rocket launcher. A little bit ridiculous. We need some Haven, and I could have avoided that. I had my kit up. I just didn't use it. Sin's just here on nothing. There's a single little tap for him. Thank you very much. Hello, Torvald. I'm just going to ignore the Ceres and get rid of him here because we're in a bit of a cheeky spot. Get some big hits. There's a Q. He's on like a no health. Drogos is also here very low. There we go. Just jump over this way. There's an ult on the Ceres maybe? No, I'm just going to tap her instead. Okay, that's going to F for the self-heal and push over here. Betty, gone. Triple. I'm not even going to push in. I could go for like an ult play and try and get someone. I guess we might as well go for it. Never mind. He's silently out of it. They even played the sound effect. It'd be kind of cool if it was instant. Anara ulted there, I think, to try and combo. Don't know how the stun works on like the cookie. We'll get more Chronos. Another really hectic game, but if I look to try and stay in this one, it feels like I've not really had space to get my thoughts out properly. Team has been putting pretty big work in this one. There's a hit on the Zin and another hit. We tried to get the timing. Luckily the team's got me covered. There's a hit on the Drogos and an F. Ray heals. Am I dead? Okay, I guess we're alright. I feel like I'm moving in real life for some reason, if that helps me. I can't stop myself from doing that. I don't know why. Always done that where I just kind of like wiggle in my seat as if it helps me juke. There's a Q. Do I hold this in? That didn't work because he countered. I mean, that's going to happen at some point. Yeah, kind of funny having a freaking IO video right next to Moji, 2 characters I typically do really badly with ult-wise. We're just going to wiggle back. There's a hit on the Drogos. He's gone. Anara has honestly been massive here. This skin, I think, also has a bit of a gameplay disadvantage because you've got like massive wings on the back of your model, and when you're effing, it kind of gets in your view a little bit, but it also maybe distracts them. I don't know. Ceres is probably going to get out of her kit here. There's a Q. Am I dead? There's a hit and an F. I guess we can nearly wiggle away. We were ahead by a ton a little minute ago. I don't really know what happened. There's a Q. Should I have grabbed Wrecker for the Torvald? Probably not. I should be throwing out some little 300s there. The timing is definitely off on that. I don't know what's going on. They need to update the animations, I think, for the skin, because as far as I can tell, that's just wrong. There's a Q. Torvald didn't even go for me. Not a Torvald. Drogos. I guess he has enough time in that to just do a whole freaking 360 and punch me anyway. Drogos, they're gone, hopefully. Nice, just about. Hits here on the Torvald. He should definitely be gone, even with the heals there. There's a Q. Mitigate an insane amount of damage. Go for an ult here on the Zin. Nope, because he's just going to keep slashing away. Hit me for a ton there. Whole team fighting here on the point, but it seems like we got it. I died to the Zin a little minute ago. We're going to just run on the side. So Betty sliding down the stairs. Hello, Zin. There's a 1k and another tap. There's a Q. I forgot the Torvald silence, but that's a big reason why I grabbed the resilience. We're just going to go over this way and ult him. Yeah, that should be a free kill. Thank you very much. Gotta love the animation on that. F. Don't know if I want to go too far here in, but I guess we should try and keep him away. There's a tap for only 500. I really don't like the scaling on her thing. It should be much more consistent, I feel like, as you tick up, but I think they don't want it to work like that on purpose because or else, you know, maybe you don't fully charge it as much as you kind of have to now. There's another Q. It's going to retreat back here again. Drogo's just blasting away. Ceres ult. I can't believe I got pulled by that. That's ridiculous. I was so far away. The way that works sometimes. Sin nearly gone here. Okay, just about got rid of him in that mess. There's nothing. I really shouldn't have tried to get that tap. Am I dead here to the Betty? Don't know how I'm not dead there. We've managed to pull a little bit of a lead. And are they going for the ult? Let's get rid of her. Nice. Hello. Yeah, Torvald. I'm just in his entire face here. There's another Q. He's on nothing. I'm just going to push up because we got healed. There we go. I can't believe I hit that and then insta-died to just a ton of damage. The Xin has been going kind of massive in this one. Drogo's ulted, ripped to the Inara. She tried to block him off. Do I go for more Haven? Finished off Haven, which I don't usually like doing just because it feels kind of weird for 1050, but yeah, I guess it makes sense here. Just completely counted out that Torvald. Ultimate Resilience might have actually saved my ass there, but we also had the Q up. Finish him off here. He's kind of low. Just trying to keep Cauterize on him, actually, because I know that the Ceres is paying attention. We'll push in here. There's a hit. I tried to Q. I could see the Drogos was there, but I wanted to be super aggressive. It nearly worked. I think the team's got it covered, actually. That nearly played out perfectly. I just tried to play the timer too much on my Q there. Zin's ulting. That's fine. I'm just going to get rid of the Torvald. I'm not going to use my ult here because I think we can just clear him normally. Maybe not. Maybe I should have ulted him. He's on nothing. Ceres ult. Drogo's ult. I'm just going to sit on the point here. He's not even doing anything. He's just scaring them off. I'm going to ult there. Drogo's and just annoy him. Then we're going to F over this way. Sure. Betty ulted. I'm healing somebody with the F. There's a Xin on me, I think. Tap and a Q. Okay, pulled up his counter. We baited that out. There's an F. I'm going to run behind the team. Sure. What just happened? It seems like we got wiped there. Anar and Ray is still up on the point, sort of. I'm going to go down here and give her a hand. There's a tap. Again, 500 because of the way the stack works. There's another hit. F over this way. Tap on the Drogos for only 880. When people have got really high damage reduction, like Haven kind of stacked up, it doesn't really feel very good to play Moji. She's definitely better in the more hectic, like fast-paced games. I'm going to stand on the point here just to contest it. There's a Q. That's a Torvald ult. We're fine. Yeah, we've got enough resilience anyway. It doesn't really matter. Can we go through him in time here? There's some big damage. Again, just getting bursted by the Betty and the Xin there and the Drogos. 399. Are we going to lose this on 399? I think we are. We need one singular point. 399 to 400. It has genuinely been a minute since I've had a 399 to 400. We could have turned that into a win, but so could have anybody on our side there. Xin didn't really do particularly well there. Anara was playing the point, but she could have done better damage. The Ray was healing for a ton. Props to her. We were doing quite well, so was the Drogos. I feel like I did better than that, to be honest, actually playing that match, but yeah, I died way more than I should have. Pretty common for me on Moji. That sort of showed off the weirdness of her kit. Moji really does benefit from a healer paying a lot of attention to you. Ray was healing me every now and again, but the team was low so much of the time. I understand why she wasn't really able to, and that's why I think Toot needs to kind of be in her base kit. And yeah, like I was trying to say in that one, even though the skin has some gameplay advantages, I think overall it's more of a disadvantage. The timing just feels off. The model does look a little bit bigger, but the main one is just the timing on Moji is already really weird, and the skin makes it more off. But on their side, Drogos was putting in work. I feel like he was shredding, and we were kind of even to him, so I suppose we did fine. Torvald did way better than I thought he was doing there. She definitely can still be played as a flanker, but she doesn't really have the same get in and get out ability that a lot of the other flankers have, like Andro with the jump, Buck with the jump, Caspian with the jump, Evie with the, like, everything. And yeah, you get what I mean? She's very grounded of a character, and you have to kind of play her like that. And a lot of people, that's not why they grab flankers. So maybe those of you guys that play damage frontline supports should give her a shot and see how much you like Moji, because she is, like I said, very unique. Definitely interested to see how she does with the new item shop and everything. Maybe that'll fare better for her. I'm not sure, but thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you've enjoyed. Of course, let me know what you want to see me next, your thoughts on Moji. I'll see you guys all very, very soon. As always, stay frosty.